Good morning, everybody. Sunday, stuck in work, second weekend in a row. It's a good job, I'm in a good place mentally. I'm telling you, and this is partly why I'm doing this video, because I'm in a good place mentally, and I want to stay there, no matter what's going on in the world. Because if you don't keep yourself in a good place mentally, anything you do, anything you talk about, any of your actions is of a low frequency and a low vibration, which means you're going to get the negative effects of what you actually want to achieve. It's not a lesson that you can learn easy. You probably have to go through a lot of hard times in order to get to that. And even when you do get to that, it's still hard to maintain that high frequency, that energy level that people can resonate to. It fucking is, without a doubt. Yesterday, I went to the produce hall in Stockport to meet the really woke people in Stockport, in the lovely market area, which I forgot how beautiful it is in the centre of Stockport. Anyhow, met these people and I wasn't disappointed in any way. I was really taken aback by the vibes there. Some people might align that with kumbaya and all these soft, soppy kind of terms, and you know, in reality, that's really slightly an insult to people that want to profess a higher frequency. I'll give you an example. I'm subbed to this certain channel rather, and I won't mention his name because it's not really relevant, but when I tell the story, some of you may know exactly who I'm talking about. This sub put on a stream a couple of days ago, someone was fly tipping. Now we all know what fly tipping is, round near his house. This person was streaming it and he'd had enough. Yeah, you could tell his vibration was pretty low at that point because he was frustrated, as anyone when you see people taking the piss. Yeah, so that's fair enough. The way this chap handled it was of a low frequency manner. He went over to the person who was fly tipping, confronted him, but confronted him in an angry and frustrated manner, where in reality, the chap who was frustrated had the power. He had right on his side. He had no need to enter that debate, that transaction with low frequency. But what he managed to do, he managed to let his emotions get the better of him. So he did. He entered that transaction with very low frequency. So what do you think he got back? It's not an hard equation. He got low frequency back. Before you know it, swear words were coming out. Before you know it, threats of violence were coming out. From both sides, yeah? Straight away, what the chap had done, unwittingly, all the right that he had on his side, he'd lost it. He didn't have that right anymore. Even if the person was fly tipping, even if that person was breaking the law, because the way he professed, the way he manifested his emotions and actions, it meant that he'd lost his argument. Next thing you know, this person was cutting the stream because he had to make a phone call to phone some people. And I'm thinking, what's this, fucking Don Corleone or something? It's like, seriously? The guy's fly tipping. So all of a sudden now, because your vibration's gone really low, you go into the lowest nomination now, where you're now looking at doing other things. Next thing you know, the guy puts on another stream later on, and the police are at his door. Right? Now, it appears that the police woman who's at his door just wants to find out what's going on. At this point, she don't seem to think that he's the problem, but no doubt she's been told about what this guy's done from other people. So she's probably in the middle and she just wants to know the facts. Same again, because this guy was at such low frequency, low energy, the way he handled that transaction was just as bad. He was aggressive towards her. not physically, but verbally. His demeanour was one of, I can't work with this. So you give the police the power again. So he's had 2 chances in order to make it right, and 2 chances he's just displayed nothing but low frequency, which has resulted in the guy getting arrested, physically arrested, because even whilst he was going through that, low energy was coming out again. So it's unfortunate that with low energy, you only get one outcome. No matter what's going on in the world, no matter how you feel, people ain't going to resonate off low energy. If you're concerned about problems, there's a way of doing it where you can get people on your side without you losing your emotions. So it's not like I learned this lesson yesterday, because I've known it all along. Unfortunately, as the years have gone by doing this channel, I've allowed myself to go low, high. That's me. No one else. Can't blame anyone else. No matter what interactions I get, no matter what low frequency comments I get, I'm in charge of my own emotions, and I've allowed myself to go low frequency with these people. And if anything, after that meeting with so many positive people, including Dolly Daydream, including Roxanne, and many other fantastic people with such high energy and positivity, that's not come by art, that is common sense. Because not only are you going to stay alive a little bit longer, not only is your blood pressure going to stay at a moderate level, but you've got more chance of interacting with people, you've got more chance of getting your point of view across if you're at a higher frequency. So if anything, I would like to thank the people that I met yesterday. I have done a little bit of an interview which I'll be working on over a couple of days with Roxanne and with Dolly Daydream. It was a long interview, so I'm probably going to split it up again into little bits. Very interesting, a lot of different points were brought up. And it's left me very positive. It's no matter what's going on, you know, it was a soother. Seriously was a soother. So I would meet these guys again if they decide to do this meeting, which for them was an inaugural meeting. They'd never actually met each other before. They've all been online. You know, they've followed each other's YouTube pages and whatnot. They've had the odd stream together, and some were subbers to them particular channels. But technically, none of them actually met. So this was the first meeting where they were actually got to see the whites of their eyes. And you could just see how happy they all was to be in each other's company and what it represented, yeah? That attitude can take over the world. And that's how I feel. I feel 10 foot tall when I'm with people like that. Not because I feel special, but just that power, that frequency that is emitted. You do feel energized, and for me, it's got to be worth looking into for people who are disappointed, disillusioned, disfranchised. No matter what word you use, it's the same. It is the same. Higher frequency. A way of being, you know. So this is Sunday, even though I've got high frequency at the moment, still got to work all day, got to cut this friggin' in, I've got to roll it out. But I'm going to maintain a high frequency while I'm doing it. I'm going to stick my headphones on, I'm just going to blast some music. I'm going to be singing and dancing in the next 15 minutes, because I do feel more relaxed and more chilled. And that is thanks to encountering people like I did yesterday. So this is Red Pill Phil. Whether you get sense from this, whether you think Phil's now getting his guitar and playing Kumbaya by the campfire, it's seriously up to you how you take this information. I can't force you to agree with my opinion. I can only tell you how I feel. And personally, I feel better for that meeting yesterday and the input I got from it. And I do feel that that will help me going on, making videos, further interacting with people. So, Red Pill Phil, like and subscribe. Hope you're resonating. I love you all, even the ones that are in bed now, and I'm not. I love you. Enjoy your day, guys. Enjoy the weekend, what is left of it. God bless.